Well, this morning I see a news report on CBS Morning News, and if they're reporting accurately on this, and if I'm understanding it correctly, you can't make this up. You can't. But I guess the Senate voted, it was like 58 to 40 something, I can't remember now, that they want to try to limit Trump's war powers and limit what he's doing in Iran, okay? And when I saw that, I was kind of like, well, what in the hell are they doing that for? Because he's actually making progress, and not to mention, the worst of the damage has been done. And let's say today he decided to send more bombers in and blow stuff up more. Well, there isn't much left to blow up. He's taken care of all of the military stuff they had. He's taken care of everything. He set them years and years back. There'll be 20 years before they'd ever get back to where they were. And when you look at what Trump has done there, you can't label it as a war. You can call it war if you want to, but it's not a war because it was never declared war. Nothing has been declared, period. Iran was in the process of having nuclear bombs. And then when we found out that Iran was claiming their missiles, that they could shoot those nuclear bombs off, they could only send them 1,000 miles. Well, come to find out, they can go 2,500 miles and possibly even more than that. So that right there gave any country that wanted to step up to the plate the reason and the right to go in there and prevent them from being able to send off any missiles at all. That's not war. That's not war. That's more of a, what did they call that? A War Powers Act or resolution. War Powers Resolution. And again, I would have to do the research and get the details of this resolution, but I would imagine that when you read it, it basically says if there is a country that is a threat to the world, not just another country, but to any country in the world, another country can go in there and stop them from doing it if all of the other countries agree that that's what needs to be done, or the majority of the countries agree that that what needs to be done. And that's pretty much where Trump is and what he's doing, why he's doing it, and where Russia and China haven't gotten involved at all. They're basically saying, man, you want to go in there and knock the shit out of them, go ahead. They all agree that the people that are leading Iran, the leaders, are crazy people. And they are people that should not have anything nuclear, anything. They can't even be on the road to getting nuclear, let alone having nuclear anything. And this is exactly why we're there. So it's not a war. But, so now that we got that understood, the Senate got together yesterday and decided to do a vote that they're going to limit Trump's powers on this war going on in Iran. Well, how do I put it? That vote and the time that they took to take that vote and any time that they took to talk about it before they did the vote, as far as I'm concerned, that was nothing but a waste of time, and if it cost any money, then it was a waste of taxpayer money. That makes no sense. No sense at all. The only reason that the Senate did what they did, in my opinion, is because it was for media optics. It was all done for the media. so that they could pump it out there and tell a whole bunch of people, yeah, well, we're going to stand in Trump's way. We're going to limit his powers. Well, Trump's first response to it, from what I saw, he was simply saying, well, this don't make any sense. There's no war going on. How can you limit powers that aren't even really being used? He's using that war resolution thing, the war powers resolution, but it doesn't have anything to do with war. It has to do with what I just explained about a few minutes ago. So I don't know. It's just crazy stuff like that I don't know why the Senate did that. I don't know. I really don't know. I am just totally lost for it. Like I said, the only thing that they can be doing, or the only reason why they're doing what they're doing, is for the optics in the media, so that they can just say, well, look at that. They're going against Trump. And they're more than welcome to if they want to, but they're not accomplishing anything. I mean, zero. There's nothing to what they're doing, other than getting the left-wingers who will fall for this and think it's like, yeah, look at that, everybody's going against Trump. Well, I guess, I mean, myself, Trump's pretty much got everything done. And he was at a rally yesterday, and he was telling everybody there that I don't know if it's in the last week, last few days, whatever it is, but there has been 19 million barrels of oil that came through that Strait of Hormuz. And Iran has been sitting there saying, yeah, well, we're going to stop things, and we're going to, block off that Hormuz, and they're not even controlling anything. We are. All of our boats and all of our military is in there, and I can guarantee you, as long as our military is there, Iran has, there's no other way to put it, they have had their nuts cut right off. They have no power. They have no authority. They have nothing. Zero. Nothing. They have no say about anything. The only thing that they need to do is comply with what the world wants them to do, which is begin rebuilding, give up this idea that you're going to have nuclear anything, because you're not. You're not responsible enough. You're not adult enough. All you can do is rebuild, make your country so the people that are living there have a nice country to live in, join all the rest of us countries that want to be in a nice, peaceful situation. That is your only option. You have no other options. And if you want to keep playing the game and keep poking the bear, then the bear is going to continue to crush you with his big paw. Those are your options, Iran. It's your choice. Your days from starting today onward can be really nice, and you can start rebuilding and get people to work, rebuild your country. From what I've understood, Iran is a nice country. It has good people. It's the government that has a little bit of a problem. So, there are your options. What else are you going to do? You have no other choice. You got to learn to behave yourself. It's as simple as that. Well, other than that, I've kind of had a busy morning, so I didn't have a chance to check out any other headlines or any other news. That was about the only thing I had an opportunity to watch and see, and that's my opinion on it. I'd like to hear your opinion, what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I hope you're enjoying my channel, and let me know how you feel about that too. If you like this channel, if you like what I'm offering here, which is just my opinion, and I can't wait to hear any of your opinion. My channel is just starting out. We're only looking at, I think I'm about the 3rd week, maybe a month, and I've got 9 subscribers so far. I feel pretty good. 9 subscribers. and that's good. That's good. And I guess I could talk about that for a minute. What I'm hoping to do is get this built up. So I got quite a few people that like to talk politics, because I do most of my talking on Facebook. And I have friends on there that we go back and forth with. We have debates, and it's really fun. I enjoy it. I've been doing it for 20 years on Facebook with family and friends, and not to mention I don't have a lot of family and friends left anymore, but hey, it happens. That's the price you pay for talking politics. That's what happens. But share your comments with me, good or bad. I don't care if they're good or bad. I don't care if you call me names, or I don't care if you stand shoulder to shoulder with me on issues. But you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. We're going.